Hello everybody, it's Nick here with Nick Tolman Music, and today we're going to go ahead and teach you how to play Two Step by Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran just dropped his new album this week, and I'm excited to dive in and talk about some of those songs. Before we do, I just want to mention that this lesson today is sponsored by Guitar Authority. And if you're not familiar with Guitar Authority, they are an awesome company based out of Missouri, and they're making some really great strings, really great products. But the cool thing about them is that they run a really cool project called A Set for a Vet. And basically what this is it is an option through their website, through their program, that you can purchase a set of strings to go to what is called the Healing Project, which is a company that is providing guitar lessons and guitar gear for disabled veterans. And as we approach Veterans Day, this is a really cool project. Guitar Authority is actually matching, every time you use this option on their website, they're going to go ahead and match that and provide an additional set to a disabled veteran who is trying to learn guitar. A really cool project and a really great initiative. Additionally, Guitar Authority this month is running a $5 off coupon. So any order that you place that's over $20, you get a $5 off coupon. And every time that this happens, they're going to go ahead and donate an additional set of guitar strings to the Healing Box Project to go ahead and help disabled veterans learn how to play guitar. So go ahead and check out this program. It's really great. The link is in the description below to check out Guitar Authority. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to go ahead and teach you how to play Two Step by Ed Sheeran. Here's how it goes. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this and walk you through it. All right, so this song is in the key of E minor. And the basic overlying chord structure that's taking place, just for your information, is obviously an E minor chord to a G chord to a D chord, back to an E minor chord to a C chord, to a B minor chord to back to a C chord, and then to a B7 chord, but in first inversion, so it's a D7 or a B7 chord over a D sharp. All right, so now that you're familiar with those basic chords for this song, let's go ahead and walk you through how to play this. All right, so this initial shape is going to start with your first finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string, and then you're going to have your third finger on the 9th fret of the 4th string. And this particular shape is going to basically stay throughout most of the riff. And then you're going to have your second finger up here on the 8th fret of the 2nd string, right? And basically what I'm picking on that is I'm going thumb, index, ring to get those 3 notes. And you're gonna do that twice. And then thumb, index. So thumb, index, ring, thumb, index, ring, thumb, index. And then we're gonna do one more thumb, index, ring, and then make this shift. So your first and third finger are gonna stay in the exact same shape, but you're gonna take your first finger up to the 10th fret, but then you're gonna change your 4th finger instead of your 2nd finger up here on the 2nd string. So you're gonna have your 4th finger on the 12th fret, right? And still thumb, index, ring, right? So when we're talking about the right hand in this song, basically the pattern is always gonna be thumb, index, ring, thumb, index, ring, thumb, index. That's the first kind of half of it. And then you have thumb, index, ring, thumb, index, ring is kind of the second half. So if I was going to break that down, again, thumb, index, thumb, boo boo ka, boo boo ka, boo 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 ka, boo boo ka, thumb, index ring, thumb, index ring, thumb, index ring, thumb, index ring, right? If that helps you just kind of think about that pattern over and over again. And you can see that in the tab below. Yeah, but so that first section, right? And then we're gonna make a quick shift. We're gonna take this same shape that we just had right here, and we're gonna slide all the way down to the 5th fret and keep the same exact shape, right? And do the same pattern again. Thumb, index, ring, thumb, index, ring, thumb, index, ring. And then we're gonna shift up to our original shape, which was that E minor shape. And then we're gonna slide back down to the 3rd fret and use that major shape that we used up here on the 10th fret as well as on the 5th fret. Now we're gonna use it again on the 3rd fret. So we're gonna have our first finger on the 3rd, 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 4th string, and our 4th finger up here on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. Then we're gonna do the same pattern that we did before. And then for the shift, we're gonna shift down to a B minor chord. Right, so we're gonna do the same shape that we had on the very first chord, but down here on the 2nd fret. And still thumb, index, ring. And then back to this C chord shape. And then for this very last shape, we're gonna move up to this B7 over D sharp, which is gonna be a very similar shape to what we were just on the C chord. But what we're gonna do, it's gonna be kind of compressed, right? So we're gonna move our first finger up to the 6th fret, and then our 3rd finger is gonna be on the 7th fret of the 4th string, and our 4th finger is gonna be on the 7th fret of the 7th string, right? So it's not exactly the same shape because there's not the fret in between right here, right? If you follow the tabs, it'll walk you right through it. Okay, so one more time, real slowly through everything. Okay, we start here on the 7th fret on that E minor shape, right? Slide up to the G major shape, down to the D major shape, back up to the E minor shape, down to the C major shape, down to the B minor shape, back to the C shape, and then up to that B7 over D sharp shape. Now, if you really want to go the extra mile on this, that very last chord in the recording is actually, what I'm showing you is a little bit simplified. All right, so in the recording, what you have is, instead of that last note is actually, they include another note, another D sharp. And so to do that, what you would have to do is you have to refinger this last shape. So you're gonna have your first finger here, and then you're gonna put your your second finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string, your 4th finger on the 8th fret of the 3rd string, and your 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd string. And then you can do, and that's actually what Ed Sheeran is playing in the recording. I'm really interested to see some live videos start to pop out with him on this song to see exactly what he does live, because that is a pretty significant change, because to move from that C major shape, you have to kind of reshape everything to get that, right? Makes it a little bit more challenging. If you want to go for that, again, here's the shape. So you have your first finger on the 6th fret of the 5th string, second finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string, 4th finger on the 8th fret of the 3rd string and 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd string to get that full B7 chord with a D sharp in the bass. So B7 over D sharp. All right, so one more time through the whole song, here it goes. Hope you enjoy, and definitely go check out Guitar Authority if you haven't already, and go support them this month as they are trying to put guitar strings and guitars in the hands of disabled veterans. We'll see you next time.